All right, Russell. Breakdown. Let's go. So full blown, we are in correction territory on the Russell, right? Let's go from the peak here. Not okay, not quite. Never mind. We didn't make it that much further. We're about 0.5% away from correction. So right here at that type 2 puts the Russell at correction territory. So the news can say, you get the headlines, small caps have officially corrected. Man, that's gonna be a tough one not to buy. First of all, we get the correction headlines. Now, this was the peak of that horizontal, but I don't know. The way it just lines up with that correction and headlines, and everybody who thought it was going to hold right here, fake the bears out, might be a bunch of further downside. If it breaks that, I mean, just hang tight. That's going to look like just a giant head fake, and we're back into this horizontal pattern. But the type 2 is going to be a tough one not to buy. As far as the expected moves go, we are at the expected move right now, hoping for I couldn't really call it a rein it back in play. Technically, we already did. Got below, kind of bringing it back up. Okay, NASDAQ played the back and forth game, officially just destroyed that. A little bit of a pop-up, but rejected. Didn't ASML miss by quite a bit? Yeah. Okay, so that was last night. Okay, so it gapped down. Full gap down into that zone. Looks like it triggered everyone's stops. If there's a speed bump zone, it would have been, I hate to draw it because we bounced out of it today, would have been literally right there. Let me just draw that out. That's kind of right where it's holding. For now, even though I'm kind of bullish, what is this sector? Development, production, and marketing, sales, upgrading services, advanced semiconductor equipment. Bullish this sector, but I'm kind of curious if so they missed by quite a bit. Estimated reported, so what's that, 20 million off? Yeah, so missed by 20. A surprise. Minus $248. Oh, $248 for sure. I don't know. Is the demand slowing down? Or is that the narrative? People can't buy these chips because of recession and it sends it. If that does get a bounce, I'm personally not going to take it. But if it bounced up into that zone, I would probably take that short. At least for like a horizontal play right inside here. Playing the back and forth game. So I guess we can keep an eye on that. Real quick, did that also move NVIDIA? Looking at I didn't even mean to look into it. I forget who it was. A YouTuber was breaking it down, talking about how it was like flat year over year. That was the miss. They still did what they did last year, but people just weren't buying. And I'm curious if NVIDIA is about to come with that same excuse. Because NVIDIA is going to be, you know how I talk about how Elon is more likely to surprise that thing. Not more likely, but if there's going to be a surprise, it's more likely to the upside than the downside. I think NVIDIA is the other way. Like if NVIDIA comes out and it's good, this hangs tight. If NVIDIA comes out and it's great, it probably does go up. If NVIDIA doesn't come out and just say we got the newest shiny thing, just like we did last earnings, I bet that one could move quite a bit. Earnings on that one, though, we still got some time on that. Okay. Yeah, it's one of the last ones. I wonder if I want to go short NVIDIA right now. I might actually short NVIDIA. Hopefully Technician is here because I'm thinking about doing a put spread. And I know he's going to ask 52 times tomorrow. Did you get it? Which one? Did you get it? Whatever we open up at tomorrow morning. Whatever we open up at. In-out spread is going to be $5 wide. And my take profit, yeah, it will still be 50%. Before or after earnings. When is earnings? How many days? Wednesday, May? Okay. It'll be that that week right there, expiration of that. So I'll have it in there. Yeah, roulette trade. What'll likely happen is if all the other chips are guiding down or anything like that or missing, NVIDIA will probably already, I don't want to say price that in, already be down, and I'll already be up. And if that tags out before earnings, well, let's cross that bridge when we get there. I'm not specifically going to hold it until after earnings. I'm just going to put 50% and let it do its thing. As far as the expected moves, we are outside. Hopefully a rein it back in play. Where we at? Let's go. Give me 1 second. I think I want to go. Yeah, I'm gonna go long right now with the stop right below there. I'm gonna grab NQ right here. And we are in. All right. So, I'm gonna buy the put spread. So I want it to go down. Lester. All right. Tech. It's gonna suck, but if tomorrow we're just right back into that zone, that's just gonna be another short entry. Where are we at on this? Man, we nailed it on the puts at first, and now we're just like struggling. We're halfway to the so pullback. Okay, so correction puts us just shy of that zone. Full-blown pullback puts us in that zone. I bet we hit it. I don't see why we wouldn't. Say we bounce up, jack around, come back down, continue that trend. May 24th, May of 24, May 1st. April, May 1st. May 1st. If I had to grab, so $600 right now, 426. Gonna put us right at the last peak. 410. Just to make sure I got that right. All right, so that puts us right at that peak. Okay, so right at the 410 mark. How much the 415s are from May 1st. Naturally, 410s. You want the 410s or the 420s? I'm going to go with the 420s. I think I'm gonna grab some 420s just to TSM is tonight. 2 a.m. Okay. Well, hopefully they're good. I think after TSM, let's see if we just can't get a pattern off of that. The thing is we'll have a sample size of 2, ASML, TSM. But as that sector, do you want to wait for all of them to come out and then try to short NVIDIA at the end? So if you're going to take a play like that and think, hey, if this is a pattern and you want to play that, the sooner the better. All right, and then the S&P. Again, I grabbed calls for this Friday, and that's it. And today was just, again, weird. So we had that chop, and then we just dipped down and hung out inside that zone. And I told you guys that if we break this chop, I'm just going to go down. Just kind of like how we did back here, and then thinking, all right, let's break this out. But it was just in a zone, so I just had a hard time not going long right here. Where are we at on the really stupid indicator? Yeah, see, we went from oversold, cooled that off, right back down. 4 hour just now really got oversold. Daily still got some time. Hopefully we can just bounce out of this, get a nice green day. And then I'm gonna head over to see where Pick and Cheesesteak are tailgating with Who Dis, and just maybe grab a nice drink and watch this market melt away. I'm in SPY long calls. Yes, if I just say it, I'm just long it. I'll tell you guys if I sell them. That's just usually how I do it. All right, right at the expected moves. Let's see how that party is going to shake out. Let's see if we bounce. I did check the excuses. Jobless claims tomorrow, and then we got PMI Friday. So we'll see.